the life of a Chinese courier guy. I think it's going to be very interesting.
This is the community where Sun Yubin lives. He and his wife rent a flat here. Sun Yubin is 26 years old this year, from Chujing, a small town 130 kilometers away from Kunming city. He came to Kunming to work 5 years ago. In 2019, Yubin and his cousin Sun Kun opened a community-based express delivery store to provide the residents of the community with express delivery service. Every morning, the two brothers go to a warehouse to collect the goods for the day. Kun arrives at the warehouse at 7 o'clock and counts the goods. Yubin sleeps in for a while and arrives at around 8 o'clock. Set off to the warehouse to collect the goods. He usually skips breakfast and he says he has to smoke a cigarette to stay energized. There are about 200 such warehouses in Kunming, distributed in different areas. When a courier company transports the goods to a city, it needs to be stored in a warehouse, and courier boys from each express station pick up the goods and then to send them to each household. I'm not allowed to go into the storehouse to shoot things, so I can only wait outside. These are motorcycles waiting to pull goods parked outside the warehouse. Now it's 9 a.m. When we arrive here, it's 8:30. It's over 30 minutes, and Sun Yubin is still in the storehouse to get all the goods. When we came here, we were on his huge electromobile, the biggest one I've ever ride. Now I know why, because he really needs a big motorcycle to transfer his goods to his shop. In order to increase their income, in addition to providing express delivery services in their own store, Yubin and Kun also help express delivery stations in the nearby area to provide goods delivery service. There are about 200 parcels. After Yubin receives them, some of them will be carried to a courier store in the community, and some of them will be carried back to his own store. Yubin's store is not far from the warehouse, and it takes 7 or 8 minutes to get there by motorcycle. It is a very inconspicuous place in the community. Yubin's wife Peng Yuqing has opened a store, and she is sorting out the packages in the store. Early in the morning, a customer came to pick up the courier. Yubin, what are you doing now?
他的神的就在外面，每天晚上都要清出来，每天晚上真摆在外面拿不掉的，然后晚上要搬出来，早上要搬出来。
大概有多少件啊？这些？
大概这2天嘛，大概有40-50个。小心，慢点啊。
Yubin's motorcycle was blocking the road. A car honked, and he had to rush to push it away. This neighborhood is very crowded. Yuqing is now putting the goods in storage, which are transported to the store this morning. Yuqing has been doing warehousing work in the store because goods will be sent to the store constantly, usually more than 800 pieces a day. After Yubing delivered the goods, he had to hurry to pick up the package. When we arrived at the place where the first client lived, and no one answered the phone, Yubing hurried to the next client's house. There is a time limit for door-to-door pickup, and all 8 packages that have been ordered must be received before 11 o'clock. It's past 10 o'clock now, and there are 40 minutes left. To save time, he calls customers while riding his motorcycle. A bit dangerous. This customer's home is on the 7th floor and there is no elevator. After picking up the packages, he hurried back to the store. Yubing's cousin Sun Kun is now going out to deliver packages one by one to customers' homes. Yuqing is still putting goods in storage and Yubing is packaging the goods. The work of storage every day requires more than 700 to 800 parcels and sometimes more than 1,000 parcels. Yubing, how can you persevere with such hard work?
这个嘛，主要是第一个嘛，就收入稳定。
入库成功。
你看我们这那个文化水平嘛，也只可以干个这种工作了。
Yubing told me that he doesn't like studying very much. After junior high school, he couldn't wait to work. He had done a lot of jobs, such as restaurant waiter, KTV waiter, etc. 4 years ago, he saw a piece of recruitment information in Kunming and then came here to apply for the job. He worked as a courier boy for a year. Later, he decided to open a store and start a business with his cousin. It has been 3 years now. This is the job he's persisted for the longest time. More than 200 pieces of goods from a courier company were delivered. When the store first opened in 2019, there were more than 900 such stores in Kunming, and now there should be more than 2,000 in the city. Yuqing will continue the warehouse work. Yuqing is 22 years old. She graduated from medical college, but she didn't like working in the hospital and felt a lot of pressure. She first came to work in the store and then fell in love with Yubing. They got married soon and had a baby who is just 5 months old. Usually, Grandma could take care of the baby and Yuqing helped in the store. Yubing's father made lunch from home and brought to the store. During lunchtime, there were no customers in the store, so everyone hurried up to eat. Quinn also came back for lunch. Quiet and easy time is very short, and customers came to the store to pick up packages and send couriers one after another. Yubing's parents are from the countryside. They live in a village in Chujing and they have a land of 1.5 mu to take care of. His father usually does farm work and barely comes to Kunming. How do you feel about your son's work?
工作了嘛，不管干什么工作，你只要因为那个心。
He told me that the courier station in his village is always in a mess, and his son's store is always neat and tidy. At 2 o'clock, Yu Bing has to go to the warehouse for the second time. It's 2:30 and we're back to the storehouse for the second time to get more goods. His cousin's store handles more than 800 parcels every day, helping residents in the community to pick up and send parcels. For each package, they can earn about 0.3 to 0.6 yuan. Offering delivery services to other courier stores can add extra revenue. They usually open the store at 9 in the morning and close it at 10 in the evening. They never have weekends or holidays, and the only break they can have is 1 week during Spring Festival. Returning to the store in the afternoon, the couple continue warehousing. When brought goods back from outside. Back in the store, customers kept coming to the store to pick up goods. Many guests became their friends, and this lady brought them some strawberries. After 4 o'clock, Yu Bing starts to pack the goods to be sent out. At 6 o'clock, for the third time, Yu Bing sends the goods to the warehouse, which will be sent to all parts of the country from the warehouse. In this way, the couple have been busy until the evening. Yu Bing's father and Yu Qing were cleaning. They collect hundreds of packages of the day, which can be sold as waste paper for 20 or 30 yuan the next day. When can you close the store?
能拿多少算多少，不然明天的货放不下。
At 9 o'clock, many customers came to pick up packages. The door of the store is cleaned up. Finally, Yu Qing can take a break, swipe her phone and watch short videos. When she gets home, she usually plays with her baby for a while, then watch TV and then goes to bed. Yu Bing's hobby is playing computer games. Every night he plays for an hour or two and goes to bed at 1 o'clock. At 10 o'clock they close the door, Yubin's mother will prepare dinner while taking care of the baby, and the whole family will eat dinner together and a busy day.
拜拜，婶婶，你们辛苦了。